I have a weird position on YouTube where I've seen a lot of things from a lot of perspectives and a lot of angles, and something that a lot of people, myself included, so before you start to think you're a fucking hypocrite, I want you to understand that I'm coming at this from a perspective of someone who genuinely does not like Past Me because Past Me was immature. Past Me didn't accept that he could actually be wrong. Past Me thought he was infallible. Every single time somebody makes a mistake in the world, people are like, man, I hope nobody finds out. And I think the thing that people realize is that's because from the fucking get-go, we're just taught, man, mistake, better hide it, otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. We forgot to actually teach lessons instead of just getting mad. And so people grow up with a lot of pride and they realize, man, I'm so perfect. So if anybody fucks up, I'm gonna project a lot of insecurities on those people because I'm infallible. When I was younger, I started this YouTube because I didn't really have a purpose in life. I needed something to give me some kind of purpose. I didn't have any actual confidence. I got my confidence from people telling me, man, you're great. That was immature. Also, doing this, I had never really left my room for so long. I'd grown so much that I didn't realize I was a fucking adult, but I was mentally a child. That is not an excuse, for the record. I've always felt disingenuous because I was never open with people about things because I was always hiding things. I was never able to be genuine with people anymore after the fact that I cheated on my girlfriend with people who I didn't realize were even underage in the first place. So yes, I'm sorry. But I promise you I'm not that same fucking person anymore. And I resent that person who I was. And I'm sorry that I was hiding who I was this whole time. I've never wanted to be on a pedestal in the first place. And I think that's because I was always afraid of people knowing who I really was. Just some lonely guy trying to find a purpose. Just some lonely guy who genuinely is someone who would be considered a basement dweller, but luckily I live in Florida, so there's no basements. It took me 31 years. It took me until 10 minutes before my 31st birthday to realize I was going in a constant projection of fucking nothing because I never really accepted who I was. I always made excuses, and I'm fucking sorry for that. I'm not gonna say any more because this is not some pity party. This is more addressing the things that need to be said, more so than giving people their dirt or tea or whatever the fuck they need. I just feel like people need to be able to express themselves, be them victims or not. I always consider myself a victim because of the way I was raised. However, that kind of mentality made me the actual instigator as opposed to the protagonist that I always thought I was because everyone said you're so perfect all the time. That's a horrible mindset to take, and everyone should really be able to look into themselves and see that they need to grow. They need to stop excusing every little thing they do because they're afraid of the repercussions. As soon as you start being afraid of the repercussions, you stop growing. I'm sorry. Genuinely. I have in the description an unlisted video showing that I would really like people to understand that it is okay to express their feelings. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of ridicule, prejudices, and bullying. They are afraid of people picking on them because they're showing their genuine human emotion. I feel like people need to be okay with doing that, even if it makes them be the bad guy, because that's the most human thing you can possibly do. And I'm fucking sorry again, but I promise I've changed. See you in the next one.